Hello everyone, and today I'll be teaching you about a more advanced technique that allows you to create bevels on single and the entire object. So let's start with a cube again. So we've got our cube in here and we're going to go up and we're just going to stay at the moment outside our editing mesh. We're just going to stay with our main object. So we're going to go to add modifier and hit bevel, and every single edge now has got one segment in it, so it's smoothing it off. Now we can increase the number of segments to make it nice and smooth. We can also increase the width to make it maybe into almost a ball by the time we're finished. So we can make it a nice smooth edge, lots of segments, maybe a few too many. Maybe I want 10, 12. I like round numbers that are divisible by 3. So that looks pretty good. Maybe 11. Oh, that looks even better. So there you go. That's how you affect a cube on all edges, or if you have any object, it will chamfer every edge, external edge. Alright, so now let's try that to another cube, but say we only want a single edge. So maybe it's a tabletop and we just want the top to be smooth edged and the bottom to be hard corners. So we're going to go into our object now, so into the mesh, and we're going to select our edges. So we're going to select one edge to start with, just to try. Let's see if we can get this to work. So we're going to select one edge, this edge here. We're going to go mesh, edge, bevel. Okay, so now we come over to this tab here, which gives us lots of control. We can offset it by between 0 and 1, which is halfway between that edge and that edge. So if we had it 0, I can just type in 0, there's no bevel on it. 1, it's a full bevel on it. What we can then do is add segments to it, and we can have a max of 8 segments. That gives us a nice smooth edge. Maybe we want a little bit harsher angle. It's still smooth, so that looks pretty good there, like that. So if you want to smooth just one edge off, there you go. Now another thing we can do is, let's grab a couple of edges and let's do the same thing to that. So we're going to go mesh, edge, bevel, and then we can do the same thing. Now this might not work too well, and I had a suspicion that might happen. This random glitch might occur. It's because we have a lot of edges across here and it didn't know how to do it. So what we need to do is go back a couple of steps and just say, this is where order of operation is really important. If we want to do all of them, we need to do all of them at the exact same time rather than individually. Otherwise, Blender might have a heart attack and explode. Now let's see how we go. Because they're all being beveled at the same time, it's easy for them to work. And again, we can have edges, just the edges, or you can do it just to the point by hitting that, and then it just smooths off the points. But at the moment we want the edges. So now we've got a nice smooth edge on that. It can be nice and fine, but still smooth. And there we go. So you can select different edges. Just make sure that the two edges you're selecting, there's no complex mesh attached to either of those edges, otherwise Blender may not work doing it, or you might have to do some manual vertex manipulation to get it smooth at the intersection of a complex mesh.